T.I.P.
Yeah.
T.I. on the Cruz Show. Back at it. Let's go.
What's happening?
That intro is brought to you by DJ Fuse there in the corner.
Man, that's hard. It's
crazy, right?
That's hard.
Wow. When you hear back to like Rubber Band Man, songs like that, right?
Yeah.
Bring them out.
Right.
What do those songs feel like to you? Because for us, it's instant.
Yeah.
It takes us back to a moment when it first dropped.
Yeah, I usually think about, when I recorded it, where I was in life and physically, you know what I mean?
Mentally?
Mentally and physically, you know what I mean? Like when the actual recording happened. But because all of these songs, you know what I'm saying, they just snapshots of where I was in my journey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Some of those songs were recorded during a time where your life was wild.
Yeah.
Wild as fuck.
Yeah,
and
man.
we got some great music out of
so.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You bring up journey, in this place of your journey where you're at in life. What do you like to be addressed as? Is it T.I.? Is it
Tip, Mr. Harris?
Rubber Band Man?
I've always been Tip. I usually, people only call me T.I. like on stage, or, you know what I'm saying, I guess in a professional setting, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Personally, I've always been Tip.
Mm-hmm. When you're in New York and they say Tip, do they follow it with a pause?
What that mean? Oh, no.
You know how they do out there, dog. Same shit here. We can't talk about nothing without pausing everything.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't participate. It don't. The pause don't apply.
Proceed. Yeah. Pause button broken, man. T.I. is here, man. Long live OG Clay.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Right on.
That's your man's.
Definitely.
God bless him, man. God bless his family. Rest in peace. The video is wild too, man. It's animation.
Yeah.
What made you go animation with it?
Man, I couldn't get the YB. You know what I'm saying?
He's got some things going on.
Yeah. I felt like this would be the most appropriate, creative way to bring the art to life. Yeah. And then with animation, you can visually present everything that the artist is saying, you know what I'm saying? So it made the most sense.
For sure. You talking that talk on a song too, man. Is that a tough process to record? A lot of us, we get to grieve privately. You have to grieve on the mic.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think that at the time when the song came up, that it was fresh. It was fresh and
sounds like it.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that I was really thinking about at the time. So, it was tough, but it was easy.
Yeah. It's easy because it's there.
Yeah.
It's in its rawest form.
That's right. That's
you
right.
Just spill it out.
And I think that's the best form of art. You know what I'm saying?
Whether it's comedy, music, acting, you bring all that.
This is true.
There, right?
This is true.
Man, you done it all too. You a comedian as well, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, accept it. You're a comedian, man.
Yeah.
I think you're a light as well. And to be a light, you have to know how to receive light as well.
True.
You feel me?
True.
And you up there on that stage, man, by yourself doing it. You're not rapping. You're in another world, a world that you're creating for yourself. That's not easy. Even years and years of you on stage, being a comedian, that's got to be totally different.
It is. It's definitely different because, you walking up and it's you and this microphone communicating with a room full of people, and you have to find an ability to relate. Something that you've gone through, that you're going through, something that an acknowledgement, some logic, some kind of something that everybody else can relate to, and that's where the humor is. With music, the thing that you relate to is the song. You know what I'm saying? You play the song, they know the song, you know the song, and that is the relation. With comedy, you have to actually find that thing.
Yeah. And there's no beat behind you.
Right.
So you're talking over dead air. And it's like, man, you got to be comfortable with that awkward silence, right? You have to lay it.
Definitely.
Who's texting us, man?
This Terrence J, man.
Terrence J?
Yeah.
Tell Terrence I said what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's my guy, man. Remember him at the BET?
Yeah.
Right? That's my man's all day, man.
Yeah, man. But I think that it's a freedom and a peace.
With comedy?
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
Have you met a heckler? Have you?
Yeah, several hecklers.
Yeah.
Several.
They want to try you because you're a rapper. Now they want to see your strength.
Not really. People want to be heard. People just want to be heard, man.
What do you equate a heckler to in musical terms?
I mean, I don't know. I think maybe a critic. I can't say because the worlds are so different. Because when people hear your music, they're not yelling out over the music.
Right, exactly.
So,
but sometimes you got to remind a heckler, like, yo, man, I'm from the trap first, motherfucker.
yeah, I mean, nah, man. First of all, whatever you say, it has to be funny. You know what I'm saying?
100%, yeah.
You can't escape the obligation of being funny just to address a heckler. You know, even when you say something, it has to be funny.
Yeah, man.
Because you don't want to ruin the moment for everyone else besides the heckler in the room.
That's very true.
That's
and
a
that
good
person is trying to do that to the room and you.
That's a great point.
Trying to kill the vibe.
Right.
Long live OG Clay, man.
That's right.
He had a stroke, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Right? And does that make you look at your own health? You know, the black and brown, we're scared to
Certainly.
go to the doctor. We don't want to hear. We don't want to hear the news that that may be coming our way.
I go. I got a wife, and she, you know what I'm saying, she keep me
Trying to make you
in
go.
there, and you know, every once or twice a year in there. Just
You get your colonoscopy yet?
no.
I know. Neither have I.
It's
But
not
we
time.
got to do it, Garcia.
It's not time. It's not for me.
It's always time.
Now the doctor told me 50.
50.
Yeah, that was the doctor.
I was told
me.
30. Garcia, what do you think?
At 40, I got mine. And I've had two, and you know, it is what it is. I know, you know, some people can't. That the thought of that, you know, happens. But
And I heard they can check your blood now. For
yeah, you can.
Get it the old school.
You can poop in a box. You can poop in a box and send it too.
Send it off. Too.
poop in a box.
Yeah, and send it off to Amazon.
Yeah, it's just like, what the
That's
fuck?
crazy.
Shit
With
in a
all this
box.
technology, man, you need to tell
There gotta
me.
be a different way.
Yeah, you need to tell me we reduced the pooping in a box. You telling me?
There's fucking pieces of turds on Amazon
Yeah,
right now.
man.
Listen,
Getting
at the end of
shipped
the
on
day,
UPS.
you just got to go back
Overnight.
to old school technology. Right here, sir. This is it right here, dog. The
Man.
hands and feet are the ultimate technology, man.
Damn.
This is it.
I don't know, buddy.
What's something old school that you kind of still do that even though we do have different ways to do things, you still operate?
Do you put water in the
Traditionally-
shampoo bottle and shake it just to get that bit more?
Nah, I don't.
I still do that.
I think, man, I still put my code in the phone. I don't use the face recognition.
Oh, yeah, you
I
punch in the
still
code.
punch the code in the old-fashioned way.
Is your phone on ringer or vibrate?
Vibrate.
Okay, all right. That's right.
Is there a fear like with the Face ID?
I just don't. Yeah,
Who the fuck is watching?
I don't want to. I don't want to get that far off into the future. You know.
Okay.
I feel it, man. Yo, T.I., your IG page says it's ran by management, man. Who
It
took your
is.
phone away, man?
Nah, I did. I voluntarily opted out, man. I don't
Yeah.
think, you know, social media ain't the place for me, I'll say. I just think I think it's a cesspool of opinions. You know what I mean? And certain strangers, I don't think should have access. I don't think I should be hearing what they saying, and I don't think, you know, they should have access to everything I'm saying.
Is it a way to protect yourself?
Nah,
The energy?
I mean, man,
Most of the stuff out there is none of our business.
yeah, it's a way to fill my day with purpose. You know what I'm saying, and not just fall into just some belligerence.
Yeah, like just
Yeah.
like dead scrolling, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you're just
3
your
hours
day
you're
is
scrolling
wasted.
like crazy.
I see people just doing this, just scrolling, and I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Fuck are you doing?
oh shit, nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just don't want to be like that.
You know, you think back to some family drama that you had as a kid with your family, right?
Sure.
And that was very private.
Right.
Now, a lot of the family drama is in front of everyone on this
Yeah.
damn internet.
Very
and
unfortunate.
everyone gets to be referee.
Very unfortunate. People in everybody's business. People just too deep in everybody's business, and it's terrible. It's terrible, man. You
Yeah.
know, because everybody's business ain't everybody's business, and there's a reason for
fact.
that. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, yeah. I also do appreciate the way you're a little tough with your sons. I think I have to be a little tougher with mine because I think I may be too soft with my kids.
For real.
Yeah, so I think I just have to kind of toughen up without being I don't want to be as tough as my dad, right?
Man, just go home and kick their ass today.
Yeah,
They've
Cruz
done
is-
something.
Cruz
Right,
is,
They've done something. You hear me?
Cruz's way is gentle parenting.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what he. That's what.
Well,
it
that's
is.
cool. That's cool. I mean, I got a motto. You gonna kick their ass or they gonna kick yours.
That's a
That's
fact.
also true.
That's a fact.
But nah, man, I got good kids, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed and fortunate.
Beautiful family, man.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
We
Talented as well.
Yeah, man. We look at what my sperm can do. You know what
Yo,
I'm
your
saying?
sperm, man, they getting checks.
Yeah, I
Your swimmers
know it.
are getting checks.
I'm telling you, man.
Damani is out of here.
Yeah, he dope. He dope.
Man, you saw it in him early?
I mean,
'Cause his sound
I
has-
began to see it. He, you know, once he started working on it and dedicated himself to the challenge of change, you know what I mean? He evolved. And
sound
and-
evolved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and once he began to evolve, I started to see it.
That's right. Plug his project, man. Last Letter, the EP out now, man.
Man, absolutely, man. He just continued to shock the world, or at least shock me with how elevated his talent and his consciousness has become.
Very smart man.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
ever
man.
think of like the pressure that being the son of yourself get
It comes with some pressure.
Nah, I mean, I'm sure it does, but I be thinking about the pressure of being poor.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the pressure I'm thinking about. And I think that, if you have to choose one or the other, I think the pressure of having a famous parent is better. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had to choose, I'd choose that
Yeah.
too. Because I was poor and that sucked.
You dig what I'm saying?
No, I don't ever want to go back to that. Getting food from the church
Yeah, man. I mean, or not getting food,
at all. At all. I remember as a kid, I went into the fridge, there was nothing, man. A fly flew out.
Damn.
And I told my mom I'm hungry. She said, me too.
That's crazy, right?
Hurt my heart, man.
Hey, man, that's
It really
terrible.
did. And going to the pawn shop with my mom, she's selling her wedding ring and her necklaces so she can get us a burger.
Damn.
And it was fake jewelry, but still she got a few bucks out of it.
Hey, man, eating is eating.
Eating is eating, man.
hear
That
me?
dollar menu, thank God for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that when you live through days and times like that, it's just hard to give the proper amount of empathy to those types of matters. It's just hard, bro. I mean, and I'm sure that it exists. I'm sure they have their levels of challenges to overcome, and I'm aware of it. But I just don't. I can't understand it as much as I understand how much we had to overcome being poor. So
That's a struggle. And those are hurdles, man, that not a lot of people, unless you're in it, you understand.
Right.
If you're not in it, you don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Money
Hey,
don't matter until you don't have it.
that's a fact. Man, that's so true, man. So true. T.I. is here, man. Long live OG Clay
That's
on
right.
all digital streaming platforms. Really quick, going back to Bring 'Em Out, Swizz Beats Bring 'Em Out with the Jay-Z sample in
Right.
it. Are you instantly in, or are you like, I don't know, man? You're a competitor.
Nah, I just didn't. My main thing was I was asking Swizz, had Jay approved the use of that sample? That was my main concern. I didn't want to be out here just using somebody's
Of course.
voice without.
And Hov was dropping hits at that time as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it did make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And then it just went off. And
It did.
And then you stepped in there and did your thing, and that was it.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Thanks to Swizz, Craig Calman, and the team that kind of let me know that was the record to do.
Yeah. And he's a DJ, right? So when you're in there, is it like, are we producing a record? Or is this a club, my dude? It's got to be wild.
I
in
mean,
there.
it was instant energy.
Yeah.
It was definitely instant energy. Yeah,
man.
and it was way different from any other record that I had done and released at the time. But it was a blessing to be able to be a part of it.
Yeah, Swizz Beats and Pharrell, are they producers that can say, maybe write the verse again? Give it to me one more time.
Yeah, I'll listen. I mean, I think the person who's had me write verses more is probably Dr. Dre. Probably Dre is probably the one who has pushed me more than any other producer.
Yeah. I've heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Dre. Like, he just pushes and pushes until, you're exhausted, but there it is. He finds it.
Yeah. I think Dre has a ear.
Yeah.
Where he hears something in his head, and that's just the way that he wants to hear it. And it's your job to find out what that is.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And
Jesus.
present it.
So you're on detox.
I mean,
You don't have to say. We're never going to see it anyway.
No comment. No comment.
No comment. What's up, Jack?
When you said when you were a kid, you always knew that you wanted to be in some form of entertainment,
Sure.
and you wrote it down. You knew that this was gonna be your life. Do you still practice that type of manifestation of believe in it in that sense?
Yeah, I think I believe I do. I think that it's important, you know what I'm saying, because the thoughts that you have become your reality. And, I just try to stay positive and see the things that I want for myself and my family and my children. But most of the things that I want now are for my children. Yeah.
That's what it's about, at the end of the day.
That's right.
Man, last time, was it last time? T.I. was here and he told us that Tiny washes him down in the shower. Jackie, how do you feel about that, Jackie? Are you doing that for Nico?
No, I'm not doing that for my man.
See, come on, man. You gotta love your man.
Why not, man?
She bathes him. Isn't that great? We should all be so lucky.
Yeah, I mean, man, we bathe each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah.
Is that the key to a happy marriage?
I think it's
constantly touching each other.
one
affection?
of the keys on janitor's keychain.
Yo, they got 100 keys. That's a bar.
It's one key.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is coming up. A message to the moms out there and to the wifey.
Man, we wouldn't be here without you. You guys are definitely the centerpiece of our happiness and our lives, and we appreciate you.
Man, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Kendrick versus Drake, good for hip hop, bad for hip hop.
I think everything.
It's fun for spectators, right?
Yeah, I think everything that's dope and of a superlative skill set is gonna push the bar. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna push the bar of expectation. So yeah, I think it's good.
Man, shout to Killer Mike as well.
Absolutely.
Right? That's our guy.
Yeah.
Detained at the Grammys.
Yeah.
After winning such an
I was very
amazing
proud
accolade.
of him. I was proud of him for winning those 3 Grammys. That was dope. But then I was extremely upset with him because he violated my intellectual property. See, going to award shows and getting arrested, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of.
Killer Mike, we watching you, dog.
He messed up there. You need to stay out of that.
Yeah. When you saw that, you were like, "Oh yeah, okay."
You're not trying to do my thing. You know what I mean?
Be original, dog.
Get your own shit.
In this space, in the creative space, how important is it to be original?
Well, it's not if you're honest with yourself. You know what I'm
right.
saying? If you're honest with yourself and you have genuine thoughts, genuine ideas, and it's coming from a genuine place, all you got to do is follow that.
I feel like a lot of people don't, and that's why they meet those challenges as to why they're not blowing up or why is their music not being received, because they're trying to be something they're not.
Yeah, some people just aren't good.
That too.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. But sure, you ain't gonna never be good if you don't realize at some point you're not.
You don't think you can practice to be good though?
Yes, but if you think you're already good, you ain't gonna see a need to practice.
That's a fact.
true.
That's somewhat of a delusion. You're right.
You're just being delusional.
Yeah.
And then no one is telling you if no one is saying something to you,
And
you got the wrong people.
If people are saying something to you and you're not listening, because at some point, of course, you have to go your own way and you have to, follow your heart and believe in yourself. But then sometimes you need to listen.
Yeah.
If you hear more than 3 people say you're drunk at a party, you should lay down.
Yeah.
You're drunk. For real. 3 people are saying you're whack. Maybe listen.
Come on, man.
You say that. Has there ever been a situation where you wish you would have listened?
Several. Several. But I think all things, man, contribute to the journey.
I agree.
Everything, it all leads to us winding up exactly where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah. It's all happening for us.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Real
talk.
We all know that you and Nip had a tight relationship and a strong friendship. Is there anything that he said to you that you carry with you day to day?
I think, man, our conversations about leadership, ownership, equity, and
books.
Definitely, the books that we've exchanged to read. But I think that being a part of the growth in our communities, that's definitely something that, that we share. And I think that that's something I take with me and hold. I hold it close to heart because I know that was his intention. So for me to still be here and be able to do it, it's important and it's meaningful.
Mm-hmm. And it's a blessing too.
It is,
Yeah,
definitely.
long live Nip as well, man.
Absolutely.
All day. Did you watch the greatest roast of all time, the Tom Brady roast?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I watched it.
You watched all 3 hours?
I did.
You got enough? You got 3 hours to spare, homie? You're always working.
Yeah, I was. Me and my old lady, we was just chilling and watching it, and it was crucial, man.
Like Kevin Hart is just a genius, right? But that Nikki Glazer is wild.
Yeah, she is wild. hey, look, and Gronk was wild, bro.
Yo.
That shit was something else.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Smashing a shot glass on stage, I was just like,
That's
okay,
crazy.
I think
Like, yo,
we need
bro.
to, wait, hold on.
that's when 3 people need to tell him he's drunk.
You see what I'm saying?
Right? Could you roast someone? I mean, I know you've done it here and there, but like, could you,
I probably
or could you sit there and get roasted?
I wouldn't sit there.
Hell no.
Nah, I wouldn't.
That's bad for my mental health.
Nah, I wouldn't. But at the same time, I don't. I mean, bruh, I don't enjoy like sitting up and just like finding negative things to say about people. If we're in conversation, that's one thing, but I don't want that to be the purpose of an event. For me to show up and just say, hateful things about somebody. I don't really want to do that.
I feel it.
I've been asked to do it, and I don't really want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I say something, but I participated in the Snoop Dogg roast.
Yeah.
But I went a different direction. I roasted the people who was roasting Snoop. Yeah.
Smart.
You're like, I'm just gonna go this way.
Well, we're gonna roast Leche, so let's get ready.
Okay.
You got some stuff ready? Here we go. No,
I know it's a few months out, but what are we doing for our birthdays? Because we share the same birthday.
That's
Okay.
right. What we doing?
What we doing, dog?
Hey, man.
What we doing?
I'm going to Europe with my mom and my sister. If you want to join,
Okay. What part?
we're gonna go to Paris, London, Amsterdam, Madrid, and Barcelona.
That's gonna be Mexicans in Paris.
I'm thinking Sandro Pay, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Sandro
I'll meet you
Pay.
there, dog.
Capri, you know what I'm
Capri.
saying? Something like that.
Very
Ibiza.
Right. Bali, maybe Bali.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, so-
Nah, man, ain't no
Turks and
smoking.
Caicos.
Ain't no smoking in Bali. I did Turks last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've been to Dubai.
nice.
I have.
You can't smoke in Dubai.
I heard.
Damn right.
What's been your favorite birthday? Like,
Man, hey man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be here. Every last one.
Yes,
of
sir.
them. Last year was a dope one. My 40th was a dope one. I enjoy all of them, bro.
Yeah. The best ones are the ones you can't remember.
Yeah, right.
okay, what's been the most expensive?
They get more and more expensive every year, bro.
Every year they get more expensive?
Yeah.
The budget goes up
Yeah.
as the age.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
I mean,
It's all right.
it's a blessing.
It's a blessing until the accountant calls.
Yeah.
Nah, maybe the accountant said it was cool. There was budget for it.
Man. I
It's a
mean,
write-off.
I have a rich wife.
She does work very hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
You gotta manifest, man.
Gotta manifest.
I want a rich wife. I want a
That is
rich wife. I
real.
want a
It's
rich
crazy. The problem is I already have a wife. She's not rich, but we're hanging in there.
Maybe she'll leave you and have a rich husband. So then,
I'll take some of his money, man.
that's
Okay.
manifestation.
That's right. That's right.
Gotta get it one way or another.
Long live OG Clay on all digital streaming platforms, man. Tip, man. We got to thank you for your time, man.
Man,
I've been
thank you.
interviewing you from the jump, dog, and it's always been a pleasure.
Hey, man,
I
ain't nothing but some
appreciate
love, bro.
Come on,
All
man.
right, you dig.
Yo, check out more of our YouTube interviews now, ASAP Plus. Download the free iHeartRadio app so you can check out the Cruz Show podcast.